Hello, it is the Legit Leaf here, and welcome to my very first video with my voice in it. Anyways, this video is sponsored by TOURBOX. If you don't know what TOURBOX is, then let me explain it to you. TOURBOX is a device that allows you to have all your shortcut keys in one area to make it easier than simply using your keyboard that makes you stretch your fingers all over it. It also doesn't take up a lot of room, so you can put it anywhere that best suits your preference. I've been using TOURBOX for over a month now, and to be honest, it's very comfortable for me to use. Also, disclaimer, this video is not meant to be biased in any way, shape, or form. Even though I am sponsored, I do want to be as honest as possible so they can make further improvements to better your TOURBOX experience. I do want to also say this video is really difficult to get out on time, considering I was ill during the making. There was an issue with my computer and I had to redo the drawing part of the video. So I really hope you enjoy it as I put my sweat and tears into making this. First off, I want to comment on how nice the box is, and I'm honestly saying that I was impressed when I first opened it up and took a good look at it. I literally didn't know it was my package until my mom pointed it out to me and told me to open it. It looked that good to me. I just adore the material that the TOURBOX itself was made out of. I swear I spent a good 10 minutes feeling it. Very nice. When I did use it, it felt very comfortable resting my hand on it, and I also felt comfortable with the short keys, but I can see it being a bit difficult to use with someone with smaller hands because of how, tall it is. I was also able to set up the short keys very easily and just overall install and set it up. I honestly thought I was going to be there for a good half hour setting up my shortcut keys because I have a small brain. But surprisingly, it only took about 5 to 10 minutes to set it up, which I also find pretty impressive. Okay, so yes, this does have a lot of pros and whatnot, but there is a few cons that I do want to address. For instance, I set the zoom and zoom out button to be this little knob thing that you twist, and sometimes it wouldn't work, or I had to spin it a few times to get it to work. I don't know if I accidentally did something to it or my program's being stupid, but I did want to point it out just in case it was an issue with it and I had nothing to do with it. I also wish the box was wireless. It does make it a bit more difficult for artists like me that has their setup constantly change. I mean, I did have to make changes to my setup so the wire would reach my desk properly. I also wish the buttons were a bit looser so I didn't have to press onto it as hard. Well, those were really my main issues with it, and I don't really have anything else to say bad about it unless something pops into my brain later on that I forgot about, of course. Now, I do want to get into my experience with the TOURBOX. So, I actually had a really good experience with it, but I do admit that I did accidentally use my keyboard only like 3 times during this drawing. But that was because it's still a force of habit for me despite me using it for about a month now. Again, I have small brain. But I gotta say that I don't feel cramped up anymore. I feel like I can let my body relax more because I do have both hands on my tablet usually for my redo and undo, so I usually am hunched over together like a goblin, so this was definitely nice for a change. When I did use my keyboard for things like copy, paste, and transform, it was really annoying, and plus my brother also uses his keyboard, so some of the buttons are sticky. And the TOURBOX was a much better option when I have everything I need in one area instead of 2. I did have to customize my settings since there wasn't a preset for Paint Tool Side 2, but again, it didn't take me long to figure it out, and I had some of the buttons very comfortable in my hands. But if you have apps like Photoshop and Premiere, then you can just go to the option of what app you are using and you are ready to go. With, of course, being able to set or tweak around some of the settings. I can say wholeheartedly that this did indeed help my personal workflow because, for instance, a drawing like this personally takes about 4 to 5 hours, but when I did use the TOURBOX, it only took me 3, which I was so surprised with, and it allowed me to move on to things a lot faster than it usually would have. So I honestly can't say it does help the workflow, but it does not claim to improve your art skills. And that's not really what it's meant for, so please don't think that any gadget is going to make you a better artist. Only you and you only can make you a better artist, and trust me, I did learn that the hard way when I thought a drawing tablet and a fancy program would make me better, and it doesn't. Well, for me at least. It took me 4 years to get where I am in digital art right now, and I'm still learning new techniques and skills. I feel like this is mainly meant for people who have been in the field of any kind of art for a good amount of time already, like myself. I feel like I can recommend this to professional artists and experienced hobbyists that are familiar with their work environment already. But I don't know if I can recommend this to fresh baby beginners because, again, I don't want them to have the mindset that this will make them improve really fast, because I simply do not think that's the case. And it's also set at 169 buckaroos, which I do think that's not a bad at all price for something as helpful, but I don't know if beginners would have that kind of money yet. So overall, I do recommend that you hold off on getting something like this until you're more experienced in the field and, of course, have a pretty steady bank account. So yeah, that's it for my very first review, and I really hope you enjoyed it, since, again, I did go through some turmoil while making this video. And if you decide if you want to purchase a TOURBOX Neo, then please go down in the description and use my affiliate link with my coupon code LEAF to get $10 off of your TOURBOX purchase. So I just want to say thank you so very much for taking the time to watch this video. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe show this video to a friend that might be interested in something like this. I will be seeing you all later. Bye-bye now. I'm coming closer.
You remember me, right? I'm not only there at night. You seem a little nervous in your head. It's like a creepy circus. Are you ready for the show? Now tell me, where did all your courage go? I'm back, boo. It's like a magic show.